for joining us.
Okay, thank you, Odile. Hi everyone, I am Guy Ruhlmann, wine grower in the Alsace region. It's eastern of France. And today I want to speak about the Crémant. That's why I sent you a sparkling greeting from Alsace. Why sparkling greetings? As you may know, this region produces great still wines, but also the Crémant d'Alsace and AOP for sparkling wine going through a second fermentation in bottle. Today we will focus on this style of wines because it's always aperitif time and Crémant d'Alsace is every time welcome for this. The Alsacian vineyard covers over 15,000 hectares and a large portion produces Crémant d'Alsace, one of the three local appellations, AOP. After the Champagne, France's next famous sparkling wine is Crémant d'Alsace. The production of this celebration wine follows high standards of quality regulation, like the use of 5 noble grapes such as Pinot Blanc, Pinot Noir, Pinot Gris, Chardonnay, and Riesling. The AOP Crémant d'Alsace hand harvesting allows individual full bunches selection based on the ripeness. The whole grape bunches are slowly pressed to clear juice and will go under a slow fermentation to preserve the sweetness and crispiness and a refreshing acidity. Later in the spring, the wine is bottled with yeast, because the tirage will be added later to obtain a second fermentation in the bottle. This is the traditional method for Crémant d'Alsace. I will show you a bottle here, and you can see in the yeast in the bottom of the bottle. So this one is Crémant Rosé, but the main production by us is the white sparkling Crémant d'Alsace. So now, when the wine is fermenting in the bottle for the method traditionnel, we have to wait 1 year before empty them. After this time, to remove the lees, the bottle are riddled. That means we have to turn on the left side and the right side during one week to put the bottle on the top on the head of the
Upside
bottle
down.
will be put on the bottom to keep the lees in this part of the bottle. And when we have enough, we can turn up the bottle and spin out the cap to bring out the yeast. And after them, we will add the bottle and the cork and the wire down with muselet to secure the high international pressure of dioxide of carbon. Our Crémant d'Alsace Brut is a blend of Pinot Blanc and Riesling, resulting in an aromatic and fruitful wine, with fine bubbles, crispy and refreshing. A few months ago, it was tasted by Andreas Larsson, one of the best world sommeliers, scoring an 88 points of 100. The same Crémant was awarded with the gold medal during the national competition dedicated to the Crémant d'Alsace and the Crémant de France and Luxembourg. This is today our best seller with a proportion of a few more as 1 bottle on 5. Also, Crémant is a refreshing wine to enjoy during different occasions. An after-work aperitif or during a celebration, it pairs with almost the appetizer. You can have it in a pink version. You saw that the Crémant Rosé, and in every case use only with 100% Pinot Noir to do the Crémant Rosé. Why recommending this wine? Our wines, of course. First, the quality. We always working hard in this way. Second is you have an artisan wine produced with a consistent quality year after year in a small scale, but always focusing on quality. With my brother, because we are working both on the vineyard, we grow the whole range of Alsatian grapes to produce quality wine, mainly still white wines. We are famous for the Riesling because we have an appellation village for the Riesling here in Scherwiller. And our viticultural and winemaking processes are sustainable, environment friendly, as we got the Terravitis and Haute Valeur Environnementale, high value for environment labels, certifications. We work in this way because we want purpose to preserve consumers' health and biodiversity in the vineyard. We are dedicated hard workers, driving by passion, and we build close relationships with our customers. We hope we can nextly work with you and have a partnership with new peoples overseas. All the range of Alsace wines are easy to pair with international cuisine, white meats, seafoods, Asian or American food. You have the guarantee that we only produce wines with the 7 Alsatian grapes from our own vineyards. Today, we are sharing our plans to expand to international markets and make Alsatian wine better known and understood out of France. I can tell Tim Atkins, the wine master, states that the Alsatian wines, as he means, are comparatively inexpensive given their quality. Alsace gives great wines of the world. Alongside with the best Bourgogne, they are bargain and excellent affordable wines, and their varietal labeling is easy to understand for the North American market. He also states, usually the term is misleading, but believe that Alsace makes superb food wines, best appreciated at the table rather than the bar. Convincing people that this is so will take time, but it's worth the effort. Alsace is France's greatest secret, a region that makes nuanced, well-balanced wine with a strong sense of place. Rediscovery rather than novelty should be the order of the day. Now, our search is to develop lasting business relationships in the United States, Canada, Mexico, Costa Rica, and the countries of the Caribbean. Our production rises to 80,000 bottles per year, and you can mix of your products on the palette if you wish it. You can mix still wine, sparkling wines, red wine, white wines, it's not a problem. Our export prices are highly competitive. To help you in the promotion of our products, we add 3% of the free sample of the ordered wine. And at last but not the least, we offer a 10% commission discount on our first order, in way to help you to promote the wines. Only for you buyers placing an order, we commit not to increase our prices for the next 2 years. Voilà. I hope you will consider including the Guy Ruhlmann Fils wines in your portfolio. Let us discuss further to send you some sample and give you more information if you have requests.
Exactement. Thank you very much. So do we have questions for Guy? Yes, he was reading, you know, Tim Atkins is the British master of wine. He's high dedicated advocate of Alsace wine. So do we have questions? For example, Guy, I have one. Which are the states in the United States, or which are the provinces where you are available in, or busy, as you wish, in the United States or in Canada?
What do you mean? I don't hear the start
Which
of the question.
states are you available in the United States or in Canada?
Also,
Dans quels États vous êtes disponible? Soit c'est partout, ou alors dites lesquels vous êtes déjà.
We are not, our wine are not expected to find in the US. We haven't any importer. We are looking for teas,
Okay.
and in Canada we have somebody in the region of Montreal.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
A small agent in Montreal, and we start with them since the end of the last year.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Pascal. Yes, I have a lot of questions. So first, I want to say you I'm angry now because with all this nice picture, we want to eat. First, I discovered a huge potential market in the Canadian West area. I want to talk about BC because they have a large Asiatic population. So I would like to know which kind of offer can you do for enter in this market? You are ready to give them 10% and some free bottle for test the wine. How do you see the market? You want enter like you do in Quebec? Like in Quebec, I see you have a little importer now.
Yes. Yes, to enter in the market, I say that we add 3% of samples for the wine. So the importer and distributors have some bottles to give to taste the wine, and because I don't know how and what the retailers can need, we make a discount of 10% of our prices to enter in the market.
No, it's very good because you have a huge market over there, not only for the Asiatic food, but for the Indian food. They love this kind of wine. Do you have Grand Cru, you or not?
Yes, we have Grand Cru.
Because
we have Grand Cru, we have Appellation Communale for the Riesling. This is the Scherwiller. It's very nice wine, fresh wine, and perfect to pair with different foods.
Because the Asiatic population told me, they explained to me, they say, you know, Pascal, when we're looking for a Grand Cru, not too expensive, it's difficult because Burgundy it's expensive, Bordeaux it's expensive. So for less $30, they told me that they buy a Grand Cru from Alsace. So they are so happy to find this kind of wine for $30, and it's a Grand Cru from Alsace. So it's a huge opportunity for them. But I have the impression a lot of people don't know this information. So you have a lot of work to do, particularly in the West, not only in the Vancouver area, BC. I think about California, it's the same story, because you have the quality and you have the price. So now you must talk with all these people.
Yes, I hope we get a lot of contacts of importer and retailers during this session.
For give you an idea, I received some call me from Ontario because they know you import the wine in Quebec, and in Ontario they have a lot of people, Asiatic population. So they asked me Gewürztraminer and Riesling. So I told them no problem. With Mr. Ruhlmann, you have the opportunity to have this wine.
Yes. Yes, we're producing mainly Riesling, but the second grape we produce is Gewürztraminer. It's always a an expressive wine with a lot of aromas and a nice structure, a few sweetness in the mouth, and it's very interesting for exotic and Asiatic cooking.
So you have a lot of work to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Pascal.
Merci beaucoup, Guy. Do we have questions from the audience? Michelle or Hannah, do we have questions? If no, it's because everything was very clear, Guy. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Guy.
Merci. À très bientôt.
Avec grand plaisir.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sorry.